God says, "Get ready and pack your bags because very soon a man and a woman will come to your door, and this moment will last forever." This is not just a simple statement. It is a serious warning from heaven. The man and the woman who are coming are not just ordinary people passing by. They are not here by accident or coincidence. They have been chosen and set apart for a special reason connected to your life. One of them might carry the key to your calling, the special purpose God has for you. The other might bring a test you need to go through. One could bring blessings and favor, while the other could bring challenges or fire to refine you. Both are part of a big, lasting change that once it starts, cannot be undone. Listen carefully, because this is a spiritual message meant to prepare you. The time you have been waiting quietly, the time of being still and patient, is coming to an end. Heaven is starting to move and stir the waters around you. What you once thought was slow or delayed is now speeding up by God's plan. The man and the woman who will come to your door will not make loud noises or shout. They will come with a quiet but powerful presence. Your spirit will sense them before you even hear their voices. So be ready. Get your bags packed. Not just your physical things, but also your spiritual bags. Bring your ability to understand what is happening, bring your faith, and bring your courage, because after they come, nothing in your life will stay the same. Think about the story of Ruth and Boaz, or when Mary was greeted by the angel, or Abraham welcoming strangers who turned out to be God's messengers. You have been praying for a breakthrough, asking for change, and begging God to show up in your life. Now He is coming, but not in the way you expected. He is not coming as a bright light in the sky. Instead, He is sending people, real people made of flesh and bones like you. But inside these people is something that lasts forever. Inside them is the key to your next chapter in life. They carry answers to prayers you have cried and waited for, sometimes for many years. You must stay awake and keep your heart ready. And yes, you must pack your bags, because you are about to be sent into a new story that will not end. Pause for a moment, and if your heart feels this is true, comment 111. Do not wait or hesitate. Let me explain why this is so important. God never acts without a purpose. When He sends people to you, He is not testing what your eyes see, but what your heart understands. The man and the woman may look normal, not powerful or special by appearance. They might even seem average or plain, but what they carry is holy and important. What they bring has been kept safe in heaven for many years, waiting for the right time when you are ready. Some of you have already felt a push inside, a nudge to clean up your space, stop certain habits, or change your energy. That was not by chance. That was God preparing you for this moment. The knock on your door is coming soon. This moment is forever. It is not just a temporary change or a seasonal shift. This is a permanent, divine rearrangement of your life. You are being chosen to see and experience something eternal. One of these people might be your divine partner, someone who walks with you in your purpose. The other might be your divine challenger, someone who pushes you to grow and change. One could bring growth, while the other brings alignment to your life. Together, they will bring the clarity you have cried and fasted for, clarity you thought might never come. Now that clarity is coming to your door in living, breathing form. Do not make the mistake of judging by how someone looks. Remember, this is a spiritual message. Think about how many people missed Jesus because they expected Him to be a king wearing robes, but instead, He was a simple carpenter from Nazareth. Don't miss your moment, because it doesn't come dressed in glitter or fancy clothes. God often hides His glory in humility. Your alert is red right now because your time is very close. This is not something that will happen next year or someday in the distant future. It is happening very soon. That is why heaven is ringing every possible bell to get your attention. That is why your spirit feels restless or on edge. It is not anxiety you are feeling. It is excitement and anticipation. Take this seriously and ask yourself, am I packed and ready to move when God tells me to? Or am I still holding on to what is comfortable? What if one conversation at your door changes everything for you? What if saying yes to this moment affects not just your life, but the lives of your children's children? You are not being warned to scare you. You are being warned to wake you up because God loves you too much to let you stay asleep. You have been chosen for a forever moment. God says your life is about to meet something sent directly from heaven. These people will not come empty-handed. One will bring an important word, and the other will bring a crucial decision. One will test your trust, and the other will reveal the true condition of your heart. Both will pull you deeper into God's plan for your life. After this, you will never be the same. You will see life differently, and that is exactly what God wants. He is moving you out of your familiar place and into your forever. Forever starts the moment you open the door. If your spirit knows this message was meant for you, please like this video. Let this act of faith be your agreement with heaven. Be still and know this: God has never forgotten you. You are not random or invisible. The hard shaking in your life was not meant to break you, but to prepare you. The silence you have felt was not God's absence. It was His strategy. God was arranging the timing and setting the stage. Now the knock is near. The shift is real. Your life is about to bloom in ways your past could never hold. But you must be ready to say yes. You must be brave enough to open the door. Heaven is trusting you with this moment. Is it possible to attract money just by speaking some special words? There is a 9-word script, tested and confirmed by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, that proves you absolutely can. People are using it while sitting on their couches, and they are reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and better lives. It takes less than 30 seconds to say, but this secret will not stay online for long. Click the description and comments now to get it before it disappears forever. This is not a drill or a poem. This is prophecy. The man and woman will not stay long. They are sent ones, timed perfectly by the Holy Spirit. If you wait too long, you might miss the purpose they carry. If you open the door with fear, you might misunderstand them. But if you open with faith, your life will never be the same. You have no idea what God has protected you from so that this moment could happen. You don't see the battles fought in the unseen spiritual world. Angels have stood by your side when you could not stand for yourself. Grace has covered you when guilt tried to pull you down. Now, reward is at your door, but it may not look like a reward. It may look like responsibility. Be wise. You have cried out for this moment. You have begged God for change. Now heaven is sending it. It might feel too much or confusing, but your spirit will recognize what is true. Listen to that feeling inside you. Follow it. Obey it. Don't listen to fear or logic when it blocks your faith. When they come, everything will change. This change is not a loss. It is your destiny. If you have ever felt like something big was coming, like your heart was waiting for something that had not arrived yet, this is it. This is why you have waited. This is what your waiting was for. Comment 2-2 if you trust that God is arranging something eternal right now. Let your faith speak louder than your doubts. This is not a future event that you have time to prepare for later. It is happening right now. You are standing in the middle of something eternal, but most people around you will not see it. That is why you must stay alert and sensitive. Keep your ears and heart open. You are not like everyone else. You have been chosen for a divine encounter that will unlock forever. Do you feel restless lately? That pulling inside your spirit that you cannot explain, that is not just an emotion. It is heaven trying to wake you up. You have been in a long time of waiting, wondering, and spiritual stretching. But that time was not empty. It was building strength in your soul. It was preparing you for this knock that is about to come. When the man and woman arrive, you will be asked to make a decision. It will be a spiritual choice not based on what your eyes see, but on what your spirit understands. This is not about who they are, but what they bring from heaven into your life. Many people miss their moments with God because they expect loud signs and big fireworks, but heaven often works quietly, softly, and in disguise. Just like Jesus came into the world through a woman's womb and not with thunder, just like David was chosen while watching sheep, not sitting in a palace, just like Elijah heard God's voice in a soft whisper, not in fire or wind. If you are waiting for something loud, you might miss something very sacred. God is about to send someone who looks ordinary but has an extraordinary impact on your life. That is why your spirit needs to be more awake than ever. This will test your vision, not the vision of your eyes, but the vision of your heart. Can you see beyond appearances? Can you recognize heaven inside a person before they even speak? Because this moment will not come with announcements or labels. The man and woman will not tell you who they are or why they have come, but your spirit will know, and when you know, you cannot hesitate. You must obey right away. You must open the door before doubt makes you close it. If you believe heaven is bringing people and purpose together right now, comment 333 to declare your faith. Let's talk about why this is so important. When God is ready to change your life, He sends people. He does not drop miracles from the sky. Instead, He puts them inside others and sends them to your door. Look at the Bible. Every big change happened through meeting people. Joseph had a dream, but needed Pharaoh to call him up. Moses had a calling, but got advice from Jethro. Esther was brave, but was reminded of her purpose by Morai. Jesus chose 12 men to walk with him. Your future is not separate from others. It is connected. The people coming to your door are not just visitors. They are connectors. This is the moment your life moves from what it was to what it is meant to be. That is why this alert is being given, because heaven never takes chances with your calling. You are too valuable. Your story means too much. You have been through too much just to settle now. God is stepping in not to fix your comfort, but to activate your purpose. You are not being ignored. You are being set up. And setups usually look quiet until the change is too big to ignore. The next few days will be important. Pay attention to your dreams. Listen carefully to the feelings inside you. Someone may cross your path. At first, you might want to ignore them, but remember this word: not every arrival comes looking perfect. Some divine moments come in simple packages. That is how heaven moves, hiding great purpose in humble moments in everyday life. You need your ability to understand more than ever, because the coming of the man and woman will not only change your surroundings, but will also show you your calling clearly. God wants to do something forever in your life, not just something temporary, not a season that ends, not a moment that fades, but a change that realigns your purpose forever. This is your Abraham moment, the moment when God says, "Leave your father's house and go to the land I will show you." It is a moment to let go of what you know and to leave behind the comfort of the familiar. It is a moment to trust in something you cannot see yet. When the knock comes at your door, you cannot rely on the way you have always thought or the logic of your past. You must lean completely on faith, because what lies ahead is much bigger and greater than anything you have experienced before. If you are ready to receive what your old season could not hold, then comment 555. What if everything you have ever been told about money is not true? What if there is a hidden 9-word prayer tucked away in a secret FBI report that is now helping thousands of people bring wealth into their lives without any effort? Scientists say this prayer activates a part of your brain that is 150 million years old, a part that controls abundance. It has been tested and backed by Harvard and multiple laboratories, and it has changed the lives of many people. But this secret might be taken down by the government at any moment. So, before it disappears forever, click the link in the description and comments to learn this powerful prayer. Many of you have been feeling like your life has been stuck, as if everything has stopped moving forward and heaven has gone silent. But what you didn't understand was that God paused your life to protect your personal timeline. He would not allow you to move into your next chapter without being properly aligned. He blocked doors that were not meant for you, broke old wrong patterns, and held you still until the right people could catch up with your story. Now that those people are close, now that they are almost at your door, you are being told to pack and prepare yourself, because the moment you see them, everything that was paused will start again, but this time it will be different. It will not be pain leading the way. Instead, it will be peace. It will not be confusion filling your heart, but clarity. It will not be fear stopping you from moving forward, but faith unlocking your future. You have outgrown the season you were in. You have gone beyond the place where you were only tolerated and not truly valued. God is removing you from people who only wanted your company, but not your purpose. Now, He is sending those who will see your value and help activate the vision He placed inside you. The knock on your door is coming soon. It may be a real knock on a door, or it may be a symbolic one, a sign that a divine interruption is about to happen. It is not just two people coming your way. It is heaven touching the earth through human beings. You need to be ready. This is not just an ordinary word of encouragement. This is a plan, a divine schedule. You are not late or behind. You are perfectly timed, and the moment is closer than you think. So start preparing your heart now. Clean out anything that does not serve your purpose anymore. Let go of anything you have been holding onto out of fear. Make space in your mind, your emotions, and your spirit, because when the moment arrives, there will be no room for hesitation. You were not made to stay stuck in the same cycles. You were made to move forward into new lands and new experiences. The only way to move forward is through obedience to what God is asking you to do. Your future is not locked away. It is waiting for you, and the key is about to knock on your door. You did not go through all the pain, the hard times, and the pressure just to stay the same person. There is a purpose in your pressure, and there is glory in your waiting, and now the knock will come, not when you feel ready, but when heaven knows you are ready. Sometimes God hides the next season of your life behind ordinary moments. One meeting, one conversation, or one decision can change everything. That is why your attention must be sharp and focused. The knock you hear may not be loud or dramatic. The man and woman who come may not look like they are divine, but your heart will know. Your spirit will sense it. You have carried the weight of spiritual change for a long time. Now you are about to walk into freedom and release. What is coming will not just bless you. It will change the whole direction of your life. For too long, you have stayed in places too small for your spirit. You have put up with environments that made you comfortable but kept your calling starving. That season is over now. The red alert you are feeling is not meant to scare you. It is meant to wake you up. This message is both a warning and a welcome. God is telling you to prepare, pack, and position yourself. Because when that door opens and the knock sounds, the forever you have been praying and crying out for will begin. You are not crazy for feeling that something is coming. That tension inside you is heaven pressing against the limits of your current life. Something bigger and greater is being born. You are carrying a purpose that is growing inside you. And birth is never easy. It is messy, loud, and painful, but it brings new life. What you are carrying cannot stay hidden any longer. God, in His perfect timing, is now bringing people into your life who will walk with you, fight with you, and worship through every storm beside you. If you believe your alignment is coming, comment 1212. The red alert you are feeling is not just something outside of you. It is a spiritual shaking inside your soul telling you that something is about to change. When the knock comes, when they stand in front of you, you will have a choice. You can stay where it is comfortable, or you can step into the calling God has for you. You can hold on to your fear, or you can risk everything for the future God has prepared. Remember this: obedience is always the door to overflow. Waiting too long will cost you, and doubt will drain your strength, but trust will carry you straight into the divine plan. You might not recognize the people coming into your life, but heaven knows who they are. These people have been assigned to you even before time began. Their path was designed to cross with yours. You might think you are waiting for them, but they have also been waiting for you, waiting for your yes, your readiness, and for God's green light. Now is the time. You are not meeting these people by chance. You are meeting them by God's design. You are chosen, marked, and protected. Nothing sent by God will confuse or control you. Instead, it will confirm your purpose and call you to rise higher. The man and the woman coming may challenge you, stretch you, or even shake your current rhythm. But that is what divine alignment does. It does not let you stay small. It pushes you toward your purpose. God is not interested in making you comfortable. He wants to make you effective. He is pulling you out of hiding. You were never made to blend in or stay quiet. You were made to build, to lead, and to shake the earth with the power of heaven. There are blessings that come with obedience. There are changes that affect generations tied to your yes. What you open the door to will not only impact your life, but also the lives of your family for years to come. This is not just about now, it is about your legacy. God trusts you to respond wisely. Do not lean on fear, but lean on faith. Something sacred is knocking on your door. Do not miss it. Do not doubt it. Do not talk yourself out of it. If this word is confirming something deep inside you, comment 777 now. Let your faith be louder than your questions. Why are neuroscientists so interested in a simple 9-word sentence? Because saying this sentence once a day is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and open the door to wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so strong that many believe it is divine. If you are seeing this message, consider yourself lucky because this page could disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to learn this secret before it is deleted forever. Your breakthrough does not always come with celebration. Sometimes it comes with confrontation. God may send these people to challenge your comfort zone, to call out where you have compromised, and to stir the stagnant parts inside you. It will be hard, but it will be holy because everything from heaven comes to bring clarity. You won't have to guess. When it is truly from God, peace will follow. Even if the steps feel scary, your soul will feel steady. This forever that is coming is not just about relationships. It is about responsibility. The arrival of these people will unlock things inside you that have been locked away for a long time. Gifts you did not know you had, courage you thought was lost, and fire that was waiting for the wind to blow. Their arrival will stir all of these things awake. And more than that, they will see the real you, the one God created, not the one life has forced you to become. Get ready to be known in a way you have never been known before. When they come and stand before you, remember this: you are not alone. God is with you. You don't have to figure everything out or have the perfect answer. You just need a willing heart. God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. You have been called not by man, but by the one who created the stars and still knows your name. You are covered in the blood of Jesus and surrounded by divine fire. No matter how long it has taken or how many battles you have faced, you have arrived at the edge of your forever. This is the moment when everything begins to move. You will not have to push as hard as before. You will not have to struggle to make things happen. The people God is sending carry the momentum. They have been sent to unlock what has been waiting, not only around you, but also inside you. This is not about just getting more blessings. It is about stepping fully into your true identity. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are exactly on time for the door that heaven has prepared. When it opens, the wind of God's Spirit will rush into your life like never before. But you must be aware and grounded in the truth. The man and woman coming will not just be familiar faces or strangers. They will carry a spiritual assignment. You will feel something in their presence, the way your spirit jumps when they speak, or how time seems to stop for a moment when they arrive. That is no coincidence. It is confirmation. Do not run away from it. Do not listen to fear telling you that you are not ready. You are ready because God says so. Comment 999 right now. If you are holding on to this word with all your heart, there is a heavy weight to this moment, and I won't pretend it is light. You have been given something powerful to carry. This is about moving God's kingdom forward. You have been planted like a seed in secret, watered by tears and hard times. Now your roots are strong enough to hold up what is about to bloom. When these two people arrive, it will not be to complete you because you are already whole in Christ, but they will bring a mirror to your calling. They will reflect back to you the parts of yourself you stopped seeing. And when that happens, something powerful will wake up inside you. You will remember who you really are. God never allows a divine meeting unless there is something inside you He wants to release. These people are not coming to take from you. They are coming to pull something out of you, something bold, something buried, something holy. For some of you, it will be the courage to speak again, to dream again, to lead again. For others, it will be the healing you have been afraid to face, the kind of breakthrough that breaks through old wounds and brings new peace. You will not stay the same, and that is the point. Heaven is stirring you into a new version of yourself that fear has tried to hide for too long. Don't ignore this moment. Don't let the noise of life drown it out. When the door knocks, you must be ready to open it, even if your hands are shaking. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need obedience. You just need trust. The same God who has carried you this far will also carry you into what comes next. He is not only sending people into your life, but He is also sending alignment, assignments, and acceleration. This is the answer to prayers you may have almost forgotten you even prayed. You asked God for a change, for something more, and now He is answering, not with just words, but with people. That is how God works. He moves blessings into your life through relationships, through connections. Think about Elijah and Elisha, how Elisha was paired with Elijah for the work God had planned. Think about Naomi and Ruth, how their stories were connected for a purpose. Think about Paul and Timothy, how they walked together to fulfill God's calling. None of these people stepped into their calling alone. They were paired together so they could make a bigger impact, and now it is your turn to experience this. If you can feel this deep inside your bones, comment 110 as a way to declare you are ready. Some of you will feel resistance when this moment comes. It won't be because the moment is wrong, but because it is right. Your flesh, your human nature, will argue with your spirit. Your mind will replay old disappointments and try to convince you not to open that door. But don't fall for that trick. The enemy uses your memories as a weapon to trap you in old habits and patterns. But God uses those same memories to remind you how far He has brought you and how faithful He has been. If God brought you through those difficult times before, He will also bring you through this. You are not the same person you were back then. You have grown wiser, stronger, and your spirit is sharper. This time, you won't miss what God is doing. This time, you will not let fear win, because this time forever is connected to what is coming. This is not a short or temporary moment. This is a divine turning point. Once you step into it, everything will change. This is also a call to surrender. God isn't only preparing you for what is coming next. He is asking you to let go of what is behind you. You need to release every old version of yourself that was built just to survive. Let go of every lie that told you you weren't enough. Let go of every person who could not see your true value. You cannot carry the old burdens into a new season. You cannot walk through the door of your destiny while holding on to yesterday's pain. There is a banned wealth signal, a secret, that was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It is a simple 9-word sentence that triggers your brain, a sentence used by the wealthy and powerful to attract unlimited money, while most of the world struggles. But the moment too many people find out about this, it could be taken down and deleted forever. So, click the link in the description and comments before it disappears for good. This is not about being perfect. This is about your posture, how you hold yourself and your heart. God is not looking for flawless people. He is looking for those who are willing to yield, who are open, and who are humble. So even if you feel unworthy, even if you feel broken, come to the door anyway. God does not despise broken things. In fact, He often uses brokenness as the very beginning of blessings. What you see as damage, God sees as part of His design. So get ready, prepare your spirit, clean your heart, and don't ignore the signs around you. The people who are coming will carry clues. Their words, their timing, and their presence will match what God has already whispered to you in secret. That is how you will know. That is how you will recognize that this is not just a coincidence. It is a calling. You are not too late. You have not missed your moment. In fact, everything that has happened up to now has been preparing you for this moment. This is a time to stand still in trust. Don't let the stillness fool you. The heavens are moving. The road is being cleared. The man and the woman sent by God are closer than you think. When they come, the door that opens will not only lead you to a new place, but it will lead you to a new version of yourself. Everything you have gone through, every betrayal, every delay, every heartbreak, was part of your preparation. God allowed some people to walk away from your life so that the ones He is sending now can come in. What is coming is not a replacement. It is restoration. It is better. It is purposeful. The enemy wanted to make you bitter, but God has made you better. You have grown stronger through what was meant to bury you, and now God is rewarding your endurance. That red alert you feel in your spirit was not just a signal. It was your final warning that change is no longer coming. It is already here. Comment 1005-115 if you receive this truth deeply into your heart right now. Do not underestimate how much can change in just one moment. Do not think your situation needs to look different before God moves. God works in quiet places. He shows up when you least expect it, and often in ways you never imagined. You could be folding laundry, walking through the grocery store, or sitting in traffic, and the knock could come, not always a physical knock, but a spiritual one. It could be a word, a presence, or a moment that feels like time freezes and something inside you awakens. That is how divine encounters happen, not through loud noise, but through a deep knowing, a sudden stillness, a recognition that is deeper than thought. When you open the door, whether physically or spiritually, you will know. The presence will change the atmosphere around you. It will feel charged, not with fear, but with a sacred weight. This will not be just another ordinary conversation. It will feel like your purpose is finally coming together. Stay aware. God is working in the small details. The little things you have been ignoring are starting to shine. Pay attention to repetition, to words that keep coming back, to people who keep showing up again and again. Heaven does not speak in chaos. It speaks through clarity. Even if you feel nervous, the peace you feel will be unmistakable. God is not only sending these people for your benefit, but for theirs too. There is something inside of you that they need just as much as you need what they bring. Divine alignment is never one-sided. You are not a side character in someone else's breakthrough. You are the main character in your own story. You have something powerful inside you, something that has been locked away. When these people arrive, they will be part of unlocking it. You will see yourself through their eyes and finally understand what heaven has always seen in you. You won't need to force anything. Divine things do not need to be chased. They meet you when you are aligned. This is what this season is all about: alignment. Not rushing, not forcing, just standing right where God has placed you, being ready. Ready to see, ready to receive, ready to obey. Because when the moment comes, it will not wait for you. It will not slow down so you can have second thoughts. It will demand a faith response, a yes, a surrender, a risk. Comment 1717 if you are ready to open the door when God sends the moment. Understand this. Not everyone around you will understand what is happening. Not everyone will see what you see or feel what you feel. And that is okay. You were not called to explain it to them. You were called to obey. Don't let the opinions of those who cannot see what God is doing make you doubt what He has revealed to you. When Mary was visited by the angel, no one else heard the message. She had to carry the promise by faith. When Joseph had his dream, no one else saw what he saw. He had to protect what heaven showed him, even when it did not make sense. When the man and the woman show up at your door, your obedience may look strange to others, but to heaven it will look like worship. This is why God has been teaching you to trust His voice. This is why He allowed you to go through seasons when all you had was faith to hold on to. He has been training you to listen to His whisper, because when the knock comes, you cannot afford to freeze or hesitate. The door to your next season does not open through logic. It opens through faith. And you are ready. Even if you do not feel ready, you are. Every hardship you have faced has made you stronger. Every disappointment has sharpened your ability to see clearly. Every quiet night of prayer, every tear no one else saw, was building a foundation inside you. So when the knock finally comes, you will not be fooled by appearances. You will see with your spirit. You will hear with your heart. You will know because your soul has been trained for this moment. Heaven does not waste preparation. The weight you have carried was not for nothing. It was making you strong enough to carry what is coming next. The man and the woman might not come at the same time. They might arrive in different seasons or through different doors, but both of them carry parts of your future. One might open you up to love, the other to your purpose. One may bring wisdom, the other may challenge your current path. But both are sent by God, and both will leave a lasting impact on your life. They will not be distractions or detours. They will be part of your destiny, the man and the woman who are about to appear in your life. This is not a random meeting or a passing moment. This is a heavenly interruption. It may feel sudden and unexpected to you, but it was planned in the Spirit long before you ever cried out for change. This is where your preparation meets God's promise. Can simply saying 9 words every day really cause money to flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now changing the lives of ordinary people, helping them become debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't be online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now to learn it before it is deleted forever. You might not feel ready, and that is okay. Most people don't feel ready when their moment finally arrives. Moses didn't feel ready when God spoke to him from the burning bush. Gideon didn't feel ready when the angel called him mighty. Mary didn't feel ready when she was told she would carry the Savior of the world. But they all said yes and moved forward anyway, and because of that, history was changed. God is not waiting for your perfection. He is looking for your obedience right now. Heaven is watching you. Angels are leaning in to listen. The Spirit of God is watching your heart. He is not checking your resume. He is not asking if you have earned it. He is simply looking for surrender, because what is coming is greater than anything you have planned. You cannot prepare for this moment with just your own strength. You cannot plan or predict every outcome. All you can do is trust and open the door when the knock comes. Comment a Men, if your heart is saying yes to God's timing, not your own. You have been tested in silence. You have been refined in hidden places, and God has seen every moment. The days you showed up with a broken heart, the nights you stayed awake asking Him to move, the prayers you whispered through tears when no one else knew what you were carrying. Heaven never missed a single moment, and now it is your time, not because you forced it, but because God said so. There is a reason you felt the atmosphere change around you. There is a reason why things that used to satisfy you now feel empty. It is because your spirit is being stretched for what is coming next. You cannot stay the same and walk through the door God is opening. This new season will ask you to let go of even the good things because the great things need space to grow. The man and woman God is sending into your life are not just bringing encouragement. They are bringing a new assignment. Be ready to move when they arrive. Be ready to listen. Be ready to ask questions you have been too afraid to ask. This is not just about friendship or helpful advice. This is kingdom work. This is destiny work. The conversations you have, the prayers prayed, the truths spoken will plant seeds that grow forever. Do not ignore the moment because it feels unfamiliar. Unfamiliar does not mean unsafe. Sometimes what feels strange is just something you have never experienced before. You will feel the weight of the moment, and it might scare you at first. But that fear is not a sign to run away. It is an invitation to grow. You must trust that if God brought this to you, He has also given you everything you need to handle it. Even if you feel small, even if you feel unqualified, that is when God's power shines the most. The smaller you feel, the more space there is for His glory to fill you. You are not facing this on your own. Heaven is behind you. Comment 2-2 if you believe heaven is already ahead of you. Let this truth sink in. You are not waiting for God to decide your future. He already made that decision. What you are waiting for is the moment when His will meets your yes, and that moment is now. The red alert you felt was not just for your life. It was for your legacy. It is about more than just today. It is about what will live on after you. The choices you make now will ripple through generations. The people you welcome, the voices you allow to influence you, the door you decide to open. All of these things matter. Eternity is shaped in these moments. That is why the enemy has fought you so hard. That is why discouragement has been so heavy. The closer you get to breakthrough, the louder the lies will become. But you are not under the voice of fear. You are under the voice of the Father, and He is saying, get ready. They are almost there. This is your moment to rise up, not with loud noise or performance, but with quiet confidence, the kind of confidence that comes from knowing who you are and whose you are. You have always felt different. That was not your imagination. You have always carried a weight in your spirit that others did not understand. That is because you were chosen for something sacred, and now that sacred thing is about to be activated. The man and woman at your door are not just ordinary people. They are keys. One will unlock your future. The other may unlock your healing. Both are sent by God, and here is the truth. When they arrive, things will begin to move quickly. What once took years to happen will now take only weeks. What you couldn't manage on your own will come together naturally and easily. This is how divine timing works. It does not follow the rules of human logic or patience. Instead, it moves at the speed of heaven, and when the door opens, heaven moves fast. The moment that door opens and those special people, sent from God, arrive, everything will change. It will not just change your environment, but it will transform the deepest parts of your heart, your sense of who you are, your purpose, and your next life chapter. It's all connected to this special meeting appointed by God. You have to understand the seriousness behind heaven's red alert. This is not a test or a practice. It is not just a possibility. It is a sure thing. The delay you experienced was not God saying no. It was God lining things up perfectly. God was moving things in the background, making sure every step fit exactly with His perfect plan. You might have felt like everything was falling apart, but actually it was all falling into place. Now the time has come for you to act, not out of fear, but with full faith. God never raises his voice without reason, and right now, heaven is calling out loudly through this warning. Be ready. If you hear this message and are prepared to live in God's perfect timing, say 1,112. By doing this, you are not just opening a door. You are opening your destiny. The people coming to you will bring more than just words. They will bring a powerful energy that will fill the space around you. Even if you cannot explain why, the atmosphere will feel different. This is how God works. He wraps eternal and spiritual things in everyday, earthly forms. You are not being asked to understand every detail. You are simply asked to be open. Your willingness, your yes, will be the sign God is waiting for. When your spirit agrees with heaven, what was locked inside you will open up. You might wonder why 55 countries are all using the same strange money phrase. It's because a secret research file was leaked, showing a simple 9-word pattern that activates pathways in the brain that attract wealth. If you say this phrase every day, you will see money flow into your life like a river. But this secret could be taken away at any moment by the government. So, click the link in the description or comments right now before it disappears forever. You must understand the power of your yes. It is not weak or passive. It is the doorway between the life you have known and the new life God has created just for you. The enemy knows this too, which is why he has tried so hard to wear out your soul and quiet your boldness. But that ends here. You have been given everything you need. Your faith is not small. It has been tested, shaped, and made stronger through fire and trials. And now, your faith is strong enough to carry you through what is coming next. This moment you are in is sacred. Because it is sacred, it is not meant to be rushed. Don't wait for big signs or dramatic confirmations. Instead, watch for peace. Look for stillness inside your heart. God's voice is not loud or hurried. It is calm and steady. When the knock comes, your soul will know it is God. It won't bring anxiety or pressure. Instead, it will bring quiet confidence and calm certainty. This is how heaven moves, powerfully but quietly. Don't let the busyness of life drown out this voice. Be sensitive and still enough to hear it. Some of you are reading these words with tears because your heart has been hurting for this kind of breakthrough. You have prayed prayers that felt like whispers in the dark. You have asked God if He still sees you, if He still hears you. Let this message be your answer. God has never taken His eyes off you. He has never left your side. The waiting you went through was not a punishment, it was protection. God was saving your strength for the moment that really counts, and that moment is almost here. If you feel this deep in your spirit, comment 777. When God says pack your bags, He is not only speaking about moving from one place to another physically. He is talking about getting ready spiritually. Pack your faith. Pack your trust. Pack your willingness to leave behind everything that does not belong in your new chapter. You cannot bring fear with you to the place God is leading you. You cannot carry doubt into the door of your destiny. This move requires clean hands and a surrendered heart. You are not being forced to move. You are being invited to rise up, invited to believe again, invited to live fully in who you really are. Heaven's timing is perfect. When it is your time, nothing and no one can stop it. No delay, no detour, no enemy, no evil can shut the door that God Himself is opening for you. But here is the truth. You still have to walk through it. God will not drag you. He will not force your steps. He gives you the choice to move forward or to stay where you are. Right now, you are standing at the edge of that choice. Will you trust God? Will you take a step even if your legs feel weak and shaky? You do not have to know all the answers. You only need to know who sent you. The same God who brought you through the storm is the same God who is leading you to this door. The same God who wiped your tears in private is the one who is now releasing you into the light of your purpose. You are not alone. Heaven is with you. Angels are watching over you. The Holy Spirit is guiding you. And when those two people arrive, they will bring confirmation, not confusion. They will bring peace, not pressure. They will remind you who you really are. This message is not just a warning. It is a promise and a preparation. God does not send warnings without a reason. He is about to move, and you need to be alert, listening, and ready. You are not going backward. You are not going in circles. You are stepping into the season you were born for. This is why you have had lighter sleep, why your emotions have felt stirred, and why it feels like something is shifting inside you. Even if nothing looks different outside, your soul already knows the change is coming. Heaven has gone ahead of you to prepare the way. You must be brave in this moment. You must not let fear write the last chapter in a story that God is still writing. The man and the woman who are coming will not stay long standing at the door. They are sent for a very specific purpose, for an exact reason, and they are coming with instruction, alignment, and revelation. One may come to push you out of your comfort zone. The other may come to walk beside you into the next stage of your life. Both are connected to your forever. This is why the alert was given, because this is the final moment. This is a turning point. This is the beginning of everything you have been asking for. If you feel the urgency of this message settling in your heart, comment 3333. God is not a man who lies. If he said he would send help, he will send it. If he promised breakthrough, it is already happening. The man and the woman are the visible signs that the breakthrough has started. When they come, listen more than you speak. Watch what they carry in their hearts. Listen carefully to the meaning behind their words. Keep your spirit calm so you don't miss the deeper message in what might look like a simple conversation. Sometimes, the most divine moments come wrapped in normal, everyday appearances. Jesus looked like any other man, but inside him lived the kingdom of heaven. So do not judge people by how they look. Be sensitive to the assignment they carry. Don't miss your answer just because it does not look like you expected. God sends answers hidden in humility. This is how he works, to reveal truth only to those who have eyes to see and hearts that understand. You may feel tired and worn out from this season, but really it has been building you up. Your heart is wiser now. You can hear God's voice more clearly, and your spirit is stronger than ever. The enemy tried to silence you, but he failed. You are still here, and now you are not just surviving. You are standing on the edge of a big change. Everything the enemy tried to use to destroy you, God is turning into the solid ground you will stand on when that door opens. Do not expect everyone around you to understand what is happening. Not everyone is meant to come through this door with you. Some people will doubt God's plan. Some will criticize your decisions or question your ability to know what is right. But you are not called to please them. You are called to obey God. You have spent too much time trying to explain yourself to people who are not meant to be part of your future. This next step is just between you and God. Do not make it smaller or less important just to make others comfortable. This is your time to rise up. If you are ready to boldly walk through the next door God opens, comment 111. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They found a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to bring money to you without effort. This secret has already changed the lives of thousands of people in only weeks. If you are reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page with this secret might disappear at any time. Click the link in the description or comments to learn this secret before it is gone forever. Start getting ready now, not only in your prayers, but also in what you do. Clean up your physical space, get rid of clutter, make room for what is about to come into your life. Sometimes a small action that is guided by prophecy can open the way for spiritual movement. When God says, "Pack your bags," He is not only speaking as a figure of speech. He means get things ready, make the space ready where the new blessings will rest, because this time it is not just a visit. It is not just a short moment. This time it is a permanent change. This is forever. The word forever is very important. It means no more going through the same pain again and again. No more starting over every few months. No more living through lessons you have already learned. What is coming is steady. It is sure. It is backed by God's kingdom. This doesn't mean everything will be easy, but it will be right. The people coming are not here just to be friends or to pass the time. They are coming to bring alignment. Their arrival is the sign that your time of wandering is ending, and your true purpose is about to begin in a deeper way. You are moving into a new rhythm in life. You are gaining a new way to see things, and a new ability to carry the things God always wanted you to have. You will no longer be controlled by fear or held back by delays. The red alert was not a threat but a countdown. And now the time has run out. The intersection is here. What you do next will decide how long you stay in this waiting place. The door is ready for you, but only you can open it. Let go of the fear that you will miss this chance. If your heart is open and you are connected with God, you will know when the moment comes. It will not be hidden from you. God does not play games with His children. He makes sure to confirm, to speak clearly, to prepare, and to walk you through every step. You are not doing this alone. You never have been. The Lord has gone ahead of you. His Spirit is already surrounding the place where you will stand. His hand is already on the door handle. But it is your yes that will open the door. Everything changes when you believe. Not just believe in God, but believe that He chose you, that He is speaking to you, that He is sending the right people just for your journey, your healing, your future. This is not something general or for someone else. It is personal. Your name is on this season. Your fingerprints are on this promise. Your very being is part of the plan being built. This is about you. You may not hear the sound yet, but the footsteps are coming closer. The knock that once was just a whisper inside you will soon become a sound at your door. The waiting you have done has not been wasted. Every delay, every pause, every moment you wondered when God's mercy would line up your destiny with perfect timing has been worth it. God does nothing by chance. He is precise. When the man and the woman reach your door, their arrival will feel like a page turning in a book you didn't even know you were still writing. Suddenly, the story will make sense. The pain you felt will feel like it had a purpose. The silence you experienced will feel sacred. You will not need anyone else to tell you this is your moment. Your spirit will already know. There will be a stirring inside you, a calm rush in your soul, a deep knowing beyond words. The people being sent are not just answers to your prayers. They are keys. They will open rooms in your life that have been locked for too long. You will feel yourself breathing again in places where hope had dried up. The part of you that almost gave up will come back to life. If you believe God is sending the right people at the right time to unlock your next chapter, comment 555. You have felt the resistance because you are so close. The enemy never fights something he is not afraid of. The attacks on your mind, the heaviness in your heart, the sudden frustrations you didn't expect, all of these have been distractions meant to keep you from getting ready for this exact moment. But today, God is clearing the fog. He is making things clear. You were never off the path. You were always moving forward. The waiting was God holding you gently in His hand, keeping you from moving too soon. Now the time is here. The people coming, listen closely. They carry more than purpose. They carry protection. God is sending them to cover you, to support you, to reinforce you. You have carried so much alone. You have fought silent battles. You have prayed through lonely nights, but now the help you prayed for is arriving. This kind of divine connection does not take away from you. It adds to you. It does not confuse you. It brings clarity. You will feel seen, not just for what you need, but for who you truly are. They will look at you and see your spirit. Do not run away when they arrive. Do not build walls around your future because of past pain. You have healed to be ready for this. You have grown to be ready for this. Even the broken pieces that still remain will be used by God to connect you more deeply with what is coming. Don't be afraid to be real and honest. The right people are not turned away by your pain. They have been sent to walk with you through it. They will not be perfect, but they will be sent with purpose, and that is more than enough. You will know them by their spirit. They might not say many words, but their words will carry weight. They might smile, but their eyes will speak deeply to your soul. God knows how to mark His people, and if you watch carefully, you will see the signs, not dramatic signs, but quiet, divine ones. Peace that you can't explain, strength that comes without reason, tears that fall not because of sadness, but because you finally feel safe. If you believe safety and purpose are being sent to you together, comment 999. This meeting will not be like the ones from your past. It will not reopen old wounds or trigger old traumas that God has already healed. This will feel different because you are different. You are wiser, stronger, and more connected to God's voice. You have learned to listen in the quiet moments. Now God is trusting you with this. A neuroscientist has said yes. A 9-word phrase, long hidden in government files, can activate a powerful brainwave that helps money come to you faster. This discovery is already under legal threat and could disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is taken away forever. You must stay alert but not anxious. Be ready but not pressured. Do not force things, just be present. Make space in your day for quiet moments. Let your thoughts slow down. Heaven speaks most clearly when we are not distracted. If your spirit is filled with noise and worry, you might miss the knock when it comes. So be still, trust the timing, stay ready. When the right people come, they may ask for nothing. They might not even realize the full weight of what they bring, but that is how God works. He hides treasure in simple vessels. He speaks through the unexpected. If your heart is open, you will receive what He sends without hesitation. Don't let your mind talk you out of what your soul already knows is true. This is not just about one moment. It is about building momentum. Their arrival is the spark that will start the fire, the doors that will open, the strength you will regain, the dreams that will come back to life. These are just the beginning. God is about to move in waves of power and favor. What you thought would take years will happen in just weeks. The favor is already set on your name. The opportunity is already written in your story. Now, the right people are arriving to walk with you through it all. So stay grounded in gratitude. Thank God in advance for what you have not seen yet. Speak words of life over your surroundings. Prepare yourself as if what you are waiting for is already standing at the door, because it is. Heaven does not play games or make empty promises. When God says soon, He means it, and this is that moment.